friends. It is Tuesday, September 19th, and today the chicks are 1 month old. And can you hear them? They're hungry and they want out. But before I let them out, I'm going to move this fencing back because in 1 week's time they have outgrown this area. So I'm going to put the camera down. I'm going to move the fencing and then get the feeders out here, and I'll open up the door and I'll show you them come barreling out. Okay, so I got the fence moved back, and I probably am just going to end up taking that fence down in a couple of days. But everything is wet because we had thunderstorms this morning, but the long-term forecast says it's not supposed to rain anymore today, so all right, here they come. It didn't take long to teach them. In fact, that first time I put them out last week was the only time I had to push them out. All right, I'm going to go fill their feeders on the inside because there's a few that always stay in. And I have to clean and fill the waterers. It's amazing how much water these birds drink. These are gallon waterers right here. I have 2 of these, and then I'm using a couple of quart jars, so I have 3 gallons of water available to them, and I have to fill these waterers at least 3 times a day. So 9 gallons of water approximately is what they drink in a 24-hour period of time. And in the mornings when I come out, first thing, all the waterers are completely empty. So it's like it may be even less than 24 hours because I don't know, when the water was drank over the night. So they're exploring their new space already. And they're filling up their craws with food. Because I told you before, this breed of bird, you take the food away from them at night. You take the food away from them at night because they grow so fast. As you can tell, these birds are 1 month old, almost completely feathered out. They're about half the size. They'll double in size in a month. And we'll be starting the butchering process in about a month. So it's a really quick process. By the time, from chick to butchering, it's about 8-9 weeks. I think the last of the chickens we butchered last week were 10 weeks old. And that's what's nice about this breed, because it's a quick process. This is a lot of work. It's a lot of responsibility. It's a lot of worry. And I don't really relax until they're all in the freezer, because I have to make my mindset that these birds are my family, for food to provide for my family. I don't work outside the home, so I have to do what I can do inside the home to make things easier on my husband and to provide good, nutritious food for the family. And part of that is raising these birds. And so I take my job seriously, and I try to give these animals that's the guy making all the noise. He's one of our free rangers. He was a brother of my Oliver. I just have to keep the mindset that these aren't pets. They won't make good pets. These are not my laying hens that I'm very attached to. These are for meat. And I didn't think I could ever have that mindset about chickens until I raised these the first time, and I realized that's what these are for. This is their purpose in life, is to provide food for humans. And if you eat chicken that comes from the store, it's highly likely it's this breed of chicken. But I can pretty much guarantee you that they are not free range. They're not able to get out in the grass and eat grass and scratch in the dirt and eat bugs and run and challenge each other like those two are doing and these two are doing. And those two are doing. I give my chickens the best possible life they can have, and we butcher them as humanely and as painlessly as possible, and they give back to us by providing food for us. The 50 chickens we butchered last year almost fed us for an entire year. And we didn't put 50 chickens in our freezer because we sold a couple and we gave some away to the people that helped us on butchering day. So that's why it didn't last for quite a year. Another thing that makes butchering these guys easier is, look how mean they are. They are so mean to each other. Alright, I'm going to, this is very early in the morning. I haven't had breakfast or my coffee or anything yet. But I always, first thing, jump out of bed, go to the bathroom, and come out here and let these guys out and feed them. And so I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. I'm going to go finish my morning routine, and Travis and I are going to go over to the feed store and get some more food for these guys and some wood chips because it's cleaning out the brooder house day. So when we are back and cleaning out the brooder house, I'll bring you back. When I was at the feed store, I picked up another waterer because that one has a crack in it. So I got to get this filled. And it has been raining on and off this morning. So we got to hurry up and get this job done before it starts raining again. And there's Charlie. Hi, Charlie. He's picked on by the other cats, so he kind of hides in underneath the brooder house. And he's so nice. If I wasn't allergic, I'd probably have 10 cats in my house. Because I love cats. I love all animals, really, to be quite honest. But Olivia specifically loves cats. I know she's going to be a crazy cat lady when she grows up. But there's a few chickens still in the brooder house. They came in when it was raining. At least they have enough brains to come in out of the rain. Sometimes you wonder about these creatures. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to have to shoo them out. And then we'll have to close up the door so they can't come back in while we're cleaning. Alright, I just wanted to show you, in comparison to my head, the size of these chickens at 1 month old. This might be a rooster, but I'm not 100% sure. You can tell a rooster because their feet are bigger, and then of course they get the comb on the top of their head. But this is 1 month. And we're back to our normal jobs. Olivia is the spray girl. Travis is the shovel guy. And I'm working the big scraper to scrape that poo off after she gets it loosened up. I try to scrape that off as much as I can during the week, but every week it just gets worse and worse with the poop. Maybe I'll lay it down flat so I don't break it. Ooh, I just stepped in something gross. Much easier.
Well, these cinder blocks just loose.
Huh? What?
These cinder blocks just became loose since a while ago.
Well, you'll have to fix it when we're all done. And this is Olivia's job. She's the one that spreads the fresh cedar chips down because Travis has allergies to dust, and he can scrape the old stuff out because it's not very dusty, but he can't put the fresh stuff in because it makes him sneeze. We won't use this entire bale, but that's what that bag of wood chips is called, but we will use most of it. Okay, so it's all clean, and we've got the door open, and I brought the little runty one back in because it's still drizzly raining out, which is kind of irritating because the weather said it was supposed to clear off by noon. Well, it's already past noon, but I figure these chicks are old enough and feathered out enough that I'm not going to worry about it unless it like starts to downpour. I'm just going to leave them out, and hopefully they have enough smarts to come in out of the rain. Alright folks, I'll wrap this video up tonight after I come out and put these guys to bed for the night, and I will show you how I do that. So I'll be back tonight. Good night, chickies. See you tomorrow. Our barn chickens are all upset about something. Well, they're all in for the night and got the heat light back on. They don't really need the heat light, I don't think, but it gets kind of chilly at night, so. And they are still babies, even though they don't really look like it. And I do have a little bit of food left in there. I always leave a little bit in because it gives me a little bit extra time in the morning to get out here, because I usually put them to bed about 7 o'clock at night, and I don't want to get up that early. So I leave a little bit of food with them so that it buys me a little bit of extra time in the morning. And so I don't have to get out here quite so early. Oh, and the chickens finally calmed down. All right, friends, that's my 1 month update on my chicks. Don't forget to join me next week at the 5-week mark. Thanks a lot for watching, and we'll talk to you later. Bye, friends.